And they are through to the Cup final for the second time. New Zealand beating the United States. And just who will meet them there will be determined in this, the second semi-final of the 2013 Women's Rugby Cup. It's between Canada and the surprise package Spain. Now Canada started well yesterday, 17-7 over the Netherlands. There's their team. They had a 43-0 thrashing of Tunisia. Their hiccup came in their final match against New Zealand. They were rather subdued in the 5-20 loss, meaning they went through to the Cup quarter second in Pool A. And Spain, well, they had a tough journey to get here, having drawn with Fiji in their first game yesterday, but they bounced back with a 26-10 victory over Brazil. They finished pool play with a close loss to the USA. But today, a tenacious win over the Australians has propelled them back to Cup contention. Canada, well, they won their quarter-final too, very late in the match over Russia, the home favourites. So what that suggests is both sides are extremely fit, and this game will not be decided until the last second.
Yeah, Jennifer Kish there, bags of experience in this Canadian team. And are we in for a repeat of the Amsterdam Sevens final when New Zealand took on Canada in an absolute belter of a game? But I'm sure Spain will be right up, very much challenging Canada for that right to be in this final.
Kiwi Jessica Beard controls this one. She's been a ref since 2008, played junior rugby herself. She's been on the IRB women's circuit this year, 22 years old.
Make some noise!
Here we go. Tricia Garcia gets the second semi-final of the Women's World Cup underway. And Spain have possession. This is Barbara Platt. She's probably their most attacking player. Very good as a playmaker. It's Captain Bravo. Cool skills behind Angela Delpan. Good tackling from Kish, and this is great ball. Referee says Spain.
Well, Mandy Marchak get right in there, and also Ashley Stacey. She sniffed the line there. But the clearance will come in from Marina Bravo.
This is a good set piece to attack from. There's Bravo. Very distinct, the blonde short hair. Spain made the semis of the Dubai. In fact, they ended up third in Dubai, sixth in Amsterdam. Here's a chance for Stacey. It's Canada attack. Middle. That ball's gone to ground and it's a knock-on. So back the Spanish team's way. Spain were fourth in the recent Euros, which were held over the last month. And that was a good effort considering they were qualifying for the 15s Rugby World Cup at the same time. So every time the squad has got together, they have performed very well. They are a niggly team to play because they really attack the breakdown on defence.
Well, I wonder if Bravo will just kick for territory again. Yeah, I think she just lines up. Let's see if we can get some territory down towards the halfway line.
They also had Johnny Wilkinson visit them when they were in camp, building up for this in the Euros. It's always good to have advice and input from big name players like that. Well, this has gone long over the back. So Canada, and here's Farella. She's got some pace and she's just going for it. Will she make it? Great tackle from Platt. Did she release the ball? No, she's penalised. So Barbara Platt has saved the day there.
Yeah, Jess Beard, the referee, just bang on the spot here. Tremendous run for the corner. What about this for a tackle? Absolute textbook. Dipped under the handoff and absolutely nailed their opposite number.
Kick hasn't quite gone out, so There she retrieves it for Canada. Decides to go into the tackle of Cabane. Don't want to take them on physically, but Kish, she's pretty good at securing her team's ball at the breakdown. This is good continuity. Here's Milishi. Little pop pass to her captain, Kish. Comes to the sideline now, Canada. Get a chance to resettle it. But Kelly Russell, quick tap. They want to play this game with speed, and they've gone out wide to Marchak. Gives it to Bianca Ferrella. Will she be able to do it this time? No, once again. Spanish defender pulls in, Irene Schiavone. And there's a lot of change of position here.
Well, Canada with all the early pressure, and it's only been the defensive efforts of the Spanish team that they've denied this Canadian team the opening try.
Both teams slightly tentative at this point. I think you can see Canadians' game plan, which is spreading it wide. They play quite similarly to New Zealand. And they've got a good balanced team with ball players in the back and the strength up front. Pushing up there, Jen Kish. Just look at her over that breakdown. And yep, she's won another one for her side. Milishi. There she goes. Defence. See that defence from Spain up in that umbrella formation. She's digging away. And it was decided by the ref, Jessica Beard, that the player standing up had the rights and the player on the ground was holding. When you're on the deck in sevens, you must let go of the ball. You're out of play.
Well, for the third time off a penalty, Marina Bravo hits the touchline. The security of the line-out throw has not been great, however. And Spain yet to make any impression into that Canadian half.
So this time it's a short one at the front to Schiavone. And there's some good numbers out here for the Spanish. Here's the captain, Bravo. Platt just uses her footwork just to reset it again. Look at Russell over the top. Not going forward here, going backwards. The Spanish, oh, that's an awful pass. Kish is coming up there on Delpen.
What a big tackle by Jennifer Kish.
Monstered.
And the Canadian pressure from all the team, from all seven, squeezing the life. But it was a weak pass here by Marina Bravo. But in comes Jennifer Kish. And when you've got that bit of timber bearing down on you, well, you've got to be careful.
So Milishi puts the ball in and pushes out the back. And that is a penalty. Ferrella runs up. Nice pass, goes out wide. There's a bit of space here, and there it is, the first try of the game to Ghislaine Landry, and that's her 5th try of the tournament.
Well, watch this, Melody. The minute the penalty was awarded, quick as a flash, Canada were onto it through Bianca Ferrella, because she knew exactly where the space was, and the execution of the 3-on-2 and the speed of the pass made that try.
And Kelly Russell, quick transition there in the middle. Landry will attempt to convert her own. So, not converted, 5-0. That is the halftime break. So just one try to Canada, proving to be a very close one. Canada 5, Spain 0.
15, como si fuese el último minuto de un partido. Así es como tenéis que empezar a jugar. Ahora tenéis que cambiar radicalmente la forma de jugar. Hay que jugar a saque, desde golpes, saque rápido. Hay que jugar todo. Son 7 minutos donde...
Y es Valencia por de Canadá en el primero.
Stop battle! Stop battle! 7 minutes! Team!
Hay 7 minutos para vosotros. Se acabó la razón. Se acabó la razón. Hay que jugar.
So which team wants to meet New Zealand in the Women's 2013 Rugby World Cup final? We've got 7 more minutes to find out. Jen Kish, she wants it to be Canada. She said at the beginning of this tournament, they are here to win. And Spain in the last World Cup, they lost in the plate semi-final, whereas Canada lost in the plate final. So both teams already massive improvement since then. So it's a nice high kick. Kish is ready for it. Here's Marchek. Stacey. This is good passing so far. Lovely ball. Right on the wing here for Bianca Ferrella.
Melody, the defensive alignment of the Spanish team is really, really good. Excellent realignment. They came across at an angle, set it all up, and that's why Canada have only scored 1 try, because the defense has been superb for the Spanish team.
I've been playing like that all day as we see a little break up the field here. 20 or so metres made. And another penalty.
Yeah, Patricia Garcia didn't make a good enough effort for referee Jessica Beard to get out the way, and that's why the penalties come. Here you'll just see Stacey just set the tap restart from that penalty. Very well organised, Canada, in this facet of the game.
So it goes to Kish. Bit of a shimmy. Pulled down by the tackler. Oh, that looked like a hospital pass. But luckily, Andy Marchek's there. Oh, look at that power. Not held so she can continue through. Russell. Ball goes out to the right-hand side. And it is Giselle Landry again for try number 6. In Canada, what a good way to start the second half.
Yeah, Giselle Landry in for the try. Great awareness, though, from the tap restart. And the 2 most experienced players for Canada. First of all, it was Jennifer Kish who took it into the contact. Mandy Marchak as well. But in the recycle position, allowed Kelly Russell to feed Landry. And she went over in the wide.
Landry, she scored plenty of tries in the IRB series. 25 years old, from the Toronto Scottish club. Gotta say, Canada, as we watch the conversion, it's no good. Canada in 2011 and 2012 were 2 years unbeaten. They won the Amsterdam Sevens twice, Las Vegas Sevens. In fact, every tournament they went into. They're all full-time athletes as we watch Landry. That is a beautiful in and out there. And they're based in a centralised program. The IRB series over the last 10 months or so has been average until they made Amsterdam final. They played very well there, and obviously they're in some form here today in this semi-final. So, Platt. Oh, that's nice little acceleration there. She's got a bit of space in front of her. Looking for some support. It's a little pop pass. And Garcia's got it. Back to Platt. Just assessing her options. Oh, Ferrella was over the ball. Did a good job there. But referee says no. Penalty. Gabarnet pushes the ball out. Preferred to attack just down the middle there. Here's Bravo. Cut.
Oh, if the scissors pass had been good there, Spain had an opportunity to get on the board, and it wasn't delivered with accuracy. And indeed, a forward pass.
Absolutely right, Scott.
Here we go, let's see it again. Ran around with the pass. If she'd made contact there, the angle of run that Angela Delpan had actually had would have cut the Canadian defence. And Marina Bravo just unable to get the ball to hand.
So 10-0 in the semi-final. Just under 3 minutes to play.
Time back on when you're ready, huh?
2 tries Spain need. Canada just need to keep going how they are. Stacey gets a good accurate pass out there to Landry. She opts for the kick, but it's on the full. Oh, she's behind the 22, so that's fine.
Put you behind.
Gives Spain the possession though, but they just wanted to relieve the pressure a little, I think. Yeah, looking really measured, organised, calm, Canada.
Oh, that's good officiating actually, because the scrum was outside the 22. It was taken back into the 22. The kick then was made, and excellent officiating there from the officials here.
Landry will be kicking herself at this point. So Delpan is the lifted player, but they go for an option at the front.
Yeah, not straight.
Awful.
I actually thought the previous line out from Spain wasn't straight either. It was straight down their line, and this just plays into the hands of the Canadians, because at this point in the tie, Ashley Stacey will just wind down the clock. That was a poor throw in there. And Stacey, well, and indeed Canada have decided to attack from deep.
This is good work here, Waters. She's come on. Kish continues it. Nice little wrap around there. That's Paquin. Continues, but she needed to release it.
Well, it was an interesting decision from Canada, because I felt they should have kicked the ball out of play, had to restart themselves. That would have eaten 30 seconds. Now Spain, can they get themselves back in the tie and score a try within the next few seconds?
Shkevon gives it to the rapper. It was Bertha Garcia. And once again, the Canadian defence is just keeping the heat on Spain, and they're just not able to get anything going.
Well, talking of the heat, it's still pretty muggy out there. They were expecting some storms, and we did hear a clap of thunder earlier on, but well, that would be more the applause around the ground.
So 30 seconds to go. You'd have to say that this game is Canada's, but they won't want the Spanish to break their line of defence. There's Bravo, gets it out wide. This is better. Look at that huge tackle from Landry. Not only can she attack, but she's great in defence as well. It's making a few metres, Spain. And check that out. Mandy Marchak decides to kick it out because she knows it's full time. So it was 2 tries to 0. Canada very dominant in their semi-final win over Spain. And Canada will be through to the Cup final. They'll be meeting New Zealand. So full-time score here in the first semi-final. Canada 10, Spain 0.
Coming up next, men's third fixture.
Well, Canada captain Jennifer Kish, Jen, you're through to the final of the Rugby World Cup Sevens. How does that sound?
Sounds fantastic. You know, we just wanted to get into the quarters. So now that we're in the final, it's icing on the cake, and we get another kick at Netherlands
Now you've played New Zealand before. How does your game? How does your game match up to theirs, and what's it going to take to go one better now?
We got to shut down their threats. They've got threats all over the field, world-class players. You got to come up hard, be physical, maybe do the offload game on them. Maybe it'll be in our favor, who knows?
See you later.
Thank you.